There's an interesting letter from the Rebbe about Bitochon in the Likutei Siches, Chelik Yudaled, page 359. The letter starts, the Rebbe writes to this person that you are describing to me the situation of your business, that you're a big balchev, you owe a lot of money, etc., etc. So then the Rebbe says the main thing here is that according to what it says in Svarim, and especially in Sifrei Chassidus, I'm going to tell you something that everything depends on that. That midas ha-bitochon, dinyan ha-bitochon, that is the measuring stick of how connected and how dovuk a person is with the Eibishter. And if the connection is full, complete, then there can't be any chesoron. Because since you're connected to the Eibishter, and by the Eibishter, l'mayla, there is no chesoron, you can't have any chesoron. And then the Rebbe continues, since you're asking my advice, so after the Hagdome that I did as you asked me, I read it by the Tzion, by the oil of the Friedrich Rebbe. The Rebbe says, according to my opinion, you have to work with yourself. And he doesn't say just work with yourself. He says, Horeven auf sich. Work hard, toil on yourself to strengthen your emunah in the Eibishter in the greatest form, in the strongest form. And the real union of Bitochon is that even if you don't see any derech in nature, nevertheless, it's beyond any doubt by you that for sure everything will be good, and which something that good that we could see. Which means, he says, in parnose barchove, in health, because legabe lamailo, legabe de Eibishter lamailo, so the inyonim of nature, even though things naturally don't seem to be good, are not important. They don't stop anything. And since a person lamato, when he has the proper bitochon, picks himself up and puts himself a little bit at least beyond the earth, beyond the teva, meaning that he pales by himself, that because he's a Yid that has amunah, he is for sure betachlis, that there is no balabos, no boss over him except the Eibishter. So he is able to be mamshich, that down here should be the same. That down here, no inyonim of teva could have any influence, any bad influence, chas v'sholem. And I am sure the Rebbe says that the Eibishter will help. That if only you will strengthen your emunah betachlis, you will see right away a change in the behavior that the Eibishter does with him, coming to business, etc., etc. And you'll see your situation will start getting better and better, and from good to noch besser, from good to even better, etc., etc. So here the Rebbe says that according to the level of the bitochon of the person, that's how much the Eibishter gives him. And the reason is because by having bitochon, you're going beyond the nature, and beyond the nature, there is no problem. The Rebbe doesn't say this here, but I'll give you a moshel that if a person chas v'sholem is drowning, so in derech hateva, there's no way out of it. But if you talk inside the Eibishter side, what's the difference lagabe the Eibishter, whether you're walking on land or you're on water? Well, Pashtas and Teva, on water you can't stand, and on land you could. Who made that? Who made that nature that you can't stand on water and you could stand on land, dry land? The Eibishter made it. So he's limited to it, so the Eibishter is beyond it. So if you have the real Bitochon, then the Eibishter behave with us also beyond Teva.